Welcome to Charlie's How To for Homeowners. My name is Ryan, and today we're going to talk about shower cartridges. So today we're going to talk about shower cartridges, and specifically today we're going to talk about the Moen Posi Temp. There's a lot of other different models out there with different brands, probably about 1,000, so you definitely want to do your research before you start tearing into your shower valve. So what a shower cartridge does is it's going to join the hot and cold water and mix it to the correct temperature that you're looking to have in your shower. So it's going to divert it either up to the shower head or down to the shower spout or the tub spout, so you can fill up a bathtub, or to the shower head. So here a little bit closer, you can see you've got gaskets on each side. The internals is where all the mixing is going to be, and that's what's going to keep the hot and cold from connecting in the house and warming the whole system. So when these go bad, you tend to have a drip either out of the shower head or the spout, or your temperature control gets a little funny. And just remember, when changing a shower cartridge, or any cartridge for that matter throughout your home, please, please, please shut the water off to your house and drain down the pressure. You can reach out to us at John Stevenson Plumbing, Heating and Air, or one of our partnered licensed professionals. All right, so first thing we're going to do is go over what is needed when replacing a shower cartridge. So obviously we're going to need a new shower cartridge. Okay, so have that on hand, have that ready. Second, you're going to need the grease. Okay, this is a silicone lubricant. What we're going to do is lightly glaze this on the shower cartridge before we install it. Okay, next we're going to need some pliers, and what this is going to do is it's going to be able to allow us to pull out this clip. This is going to be a safety clip that holds the shower cartridge inside the body. We're also going to need a 332 Allen wrench to take off the handle, and to remove the trim we will need a Phillips screwdriver. Before any of that starts, again, we must shut off the water, drain it down, and to remove the trim, we're typically going to have a seal around the outer edge of the trim, which is either going to be made of silicone or a DAP kitchen bath caulking on there. All right, now that we're looking at the Moen Posi Temp shower valve, we need to first turn off the water to the home, use a standard razor blade and cut the seal around the outer edge, and then we will remove the handle. One tip I like to recommend is put a towel over the drain to make sure you don't drop any screws down the drain. So with the water off, I'm going to unscrew the handle. I'll flip it back so I can get the screw out once I'm done. Okay, so we have the screw out and the handle. Place that in a safe place. Next, we have the limiter, so we have to remove that with a Phillips screwdriver. Okay, there is this plastic adapter that you will see that is in here. This is a little safety piece that you can put inside to limit how hot the water gets so the handle will not open all the way. If you have children, it's something I would recommend you use. If not, and you feel safe, you can just have it face straight up and you don't have to worry about a limit. Next, I'll remove the trim plate. Now we can slide the trim plate off. Okay, as you can see, there is a rubber cushion, so not everybody will seal the outer edge of the trim plate. However, it is recommended. And lastly, you'll have this little tube that slides over the body. I'm going to slide this guy off. Okay, and that's going to now expose the clip on top that we'll remove. Sometimes these clips do get really sticky, being that this is a brand new shower valve in our learning center. It comes out nice and easy. Here is the clip. If you lose this, it's very challenging to find a new one. You may have to buy a whole new valve to get it. So make sure when you get a hold of it, you put it in a safe place and you don't drop it down in the wall. So we're going to remove the clip. And we do have removal tools that Moen makes that we can put on this for the stickier situations. Being that this is a newer one, we're going to go ahead and use needle nose pliers and give it a nice firm snug pull. This out. So now that we have the shower valve out, before you go to replace the new one, what you would like to do, or what I recommend you do, is take a fine piece of sandpaper, and you come in here and you can use your finger and get it out of there, or a fitting cleaning brush, right? And then make sure you wipe all the debris out, get it nice and clean, use a towel, make sure that there's none of the rubbers stuck in the two orifices on the hot and cold sides. Make sure that's all nice and clear, use a flashlight and view it. After that's all set and clean, you're then going to apply a little bit of your silicone lubricant onto the gaskets. Very fine. You don't want to see it chunky at all. Otherwise the valve will be very smooth and actually feel loose. So we're going to put this back in place. Push it all the way till it stops up against it. Make sure it says hot and cold facing you, so the hot's on the left and the cold's on the right. You then drop the clip back in, and now you can turn the water back on. I always recommend that you turn the water on before you put all the trim back on to make sure you can check for any leaks or issues. In my experience, these Moen Posi Temp valves tend to come in the on position, which is okay. When you slowly introduce the water to the house, you will get water that is going to come out nice and slow. Any debris that may be within the valve or within the pipes can come out of the diverter instead of damaging your shower head. So then you'll manually turn it to the off position. Okay. A little cheat that you can use is you can use this guy if it's too stiff. You slide it on and do your 180-degree turn. Okay. Okay, now that we have it all finished and we've tested for leaks, we're now going to move forward with putting the trim back in place. So I like to personally put on the trim plate before I slide the collar over the clip. Makes it a little bit easier to see inside of the wall, because it can be a challenge to get these screws to find the holes in the wall. Okay, get one started, keep it loose. Make sure you get the next one started. Okay, now that I know that they're locked in, then I'm going to slide on the collar. Okay. Once you tighten it down to the wall, depending on the thickness, you may have to move the screw a lot. Might be just a little. Okay. Next, we'll put on the piece that connects to the handle and stops it from spinning all the way around. I still have the screw in place in the middle. That's what screws into the actual shower valve, or into the cartridge, excuse me. Okay, now that that's all set, the last thing that I have to do is put the handle on. I like to turn it in the upward position. Makes my life a little bit easier. Drop the Allen head back in. Okay, so that would be in place. Turn it in the off position, wipe it clean, and then you're going to apply your caulking around the outer edge. Wait about 2 hours, and then you're good to go. All right, that's it. Thank you for watching Charlie's How-To for Homeowners. Please like and subscribe, and if you have any questions or comments, please list them down below. Thank you, and have a good day. Welcome. Yeah, you like this? Are you recording right now? Yeah. Oh. I don't like having Juan in the background. Yeah, watching how it's done. I don't care about you. Welcome to Are you done with the light?
Are you going to keep it in one spot, Moen, for now?
Oh. And that is exactly why you have the water off. All right, so we're going to talk a little bit about shower cartridges. Yeah.